Hello, my friends. I wanted to do a little unboxing or unpackaging, whichever you prefer. And I sent away to the American Fig Company. They're in Farmington, Arkansas. And I wanted to tell you about this young man. His name is Chad. And he and his wife have been raising figs. I think they were originally from Virginia, and he started it as just a project. And he grows all kinds of figs, and just his name of his company is Plant Fanatic. If you go online to YouTube, he has his own YouTube channel. And I've been following him since he just had, I don't know, 100 or so people, and they've got about 10,000 now. Anyway, they bought this property, and they have been raising all sorts of figs, and you can get, a tremendous amount of varieties. Just, I mean, anything you can think of. And then he sells cuttings. And so he was very nice, and I keep saying that I'm gonna buy something from you eventually. And so I wanted to try these Marseille figs, which the history of them goes the whole way back to Thomas Jefferson, who, when he was, I want to say Secretary of State, but that wasn't it. He was our ambassador after the Revolutionary War. He became our ambassador to France. So he went over, and he was a sneaky little guy, and he kind of confiscated, let's just say he borrowed some seeds, and he borrowed some cuttings, and he brought them over to America, or had them sent over. Anyway, that's the long and short of it. And Marseille figs are one of the things that he borrowed. And so, anyway, it's the fig itself is white on the inside, and it's just supposed to be a beautiful, very elegant, sweet flavor of figs. So anyway, I bought two from him, and they were $16 for two. And so here were the two cuttings, and you can see that they're not really too big, about 9 inches. And when you're looking at them, you want to look at them and go, okay, I can see the little start there is aiming up. Okay, and I want to plant two of them. He had a great tutorial. If you go to the American Fig Company and you look up his tutorial on how to plant, it was excellent. It was so well put out. So here's the same thing, and did this. And then look, he wrote, because I think he remembers me, he wrote, "Thank you, Peggy," and then he sent me this one. Oh my goodness, this is like the mother of all. And he said plant at least two. So I'm going to plant these two and hope that these come up. And he said to use the good stuff. I thought that was cute. When you're doing potting soil, use the good stuff and use a clear container. And I'm not going to turn this over, but you can trust me. I've made 5 holes in the bottom of each. And he said to go ahead and water them. You're going to water them add water the first time, because we're going to let these sit for 5-6 weeks until they get some really good roots in them. And so you see I'm dripping out the bottom, so that's a good thing. Dripping out the bottom, and make a hole. Let me do it this way so you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to have them here, and here, and here, and I'm using rainwater. And he said, make a hole. That big one is really going to be make a hole. And so we're going to I hate to use that one actually. I don't know how I'm going to. I don't know. I might just use the one and use this as my. Use two for these. Oh, these are really close. I think I needed bigger containers. Anyway, what I'm using is my soil. This is not only Miracle Grow, but it's loads and loads of worm castings. So I'm going to pack that in even a little tighter. And this one I won't make it up to the top, I know. But that's going to be good. I think we'll just leave it like that. And then he suggested that you tint it. And so I think that's enough water actually. But and I have a very large bag, but I want to make sure that I'm in Florida and I really don't want to have mold on this because we are so humid. So what I'm going to do is put these sticks on here and just cover it, and this is just perfect. By the way, this is hamburger came in that ground hamburger. So all the things you think that, you know, when we talk about plastics and how you can save things, I mean, use what you have. Okay, so there's my little setup. Even if this bag does collapse, it's not going to touch them. There's two tiny tiny holes in this bag, and I think though that it's not going to. So isn't that perfect? You know, garden what you've got, use what you have. So anyway, that's it, guys. This is first week in November, and he said it takes about 6 weeks to be able to see some roots coming out, and with the clear bags with these clear cups, then I should be able to see that I'm getting some roots. At least I hope so. So take care, everybody. Garden what you've got, and stay tuned for good news. I'm hoping around closer to Christmas that I will have my present that I can show you all, that I will take out and put in grow pots, because I have my 3 out in the garden already, just a regular brown turkey, I think, and then I have the 2 Chicago cold hardy figs. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. Come back and see me again real soon. I hope you'll subscribe and ring the bell, and I promise that I will be here for you. Bye bye.